Here we go, guys, working on the Jeep today. Was replacing the ball joints because they're worn out. Went ahead and did the offset ball joint while I was here, so that way I can correct a little bit of the camber and caster that I was having issues with on my alignment. So I got those from O'Reilly's. They're about 140 bucks. They were the Moog offset. They work great, by the way. But as I go to put on the brake caliper, my brake caliper bolt, or guide pin as they call it, stripped. And you know, that just wasn't going to work, because that is your life, that's your safety, so you can't put that on like that. So what do you do to fix it? Well, I looked on the internet and found that a new steering knuckle, this guy right here, was going to run me about 200 bucks used, and it was going to be a few days. And I was like, well, I really want to use this thing sooner than that, so what do I do? And come across the helicoil kit. I've done a couple of these before, so it's not my first one, but this was the first one I had to do that was metric, so I needed a metric kit. So I went to O'Reilly's and I got this tap and die metric kit. It was $29. Has everything you need for every metric. There we go. Every metric size you need. Now, it does give you a chart for the drill bit size, but it gives you it in drill bit for metric sizes, not American. So I had to look that up online and see what was the best one. So your bolt size for the Jeep 97, at least the 97 through 99 that I'm aware of, is a M8 1.25. Okay, and I can get these, and you can get these as well at O'Reilly's. They cost you about $5 for a new set of bolts, so that way you can replace those. Well, then you need to get the tap and die set. So the tap that you're going to need is a M10 1.5, so that way you can tap it out. You need to drill it out first, though, with a 11/32 drill bit. Then use your M10 1.5 drill, tap, and then tap it out. Then put in your helicoil so it will take your M8 1.25 bolt. So I've already drilled it out, and now I've got my tap started. So you tap it in with a hammer. Once you drilled it out, you tap it in with a small hammer, get it started barely. Make sure it's straight as can be, because remember, your bolt is going here, and if it's at an angle when you're tapping it, your bolt's going to go at an angle and you're going to have problems. So make sure it's as straight as you can be. Once you have drilled it out, tapped it in a little bit with a hammer, you will add a little bit of oil to help lube it. I used fogging oil for mine because that's just what I had next to me at the time. And then you start going back and forth, one rotation forward and a half rotation back, to try to work those grooves in there and clean them out, and keep going forward until you've gone all the way through. And that's really about it, guys. And once you've done putting your M10 1.5 threads in there, you thread in the helicoil, punch out the center tab, and it's done. Now, if you really want to make sure it's not going to go anywhere, put some Loctite on there. Some red Loctite would be the best. Let that dry, then you can put your bolt in there and you're good to go like new. So I hope that helps. Good luck.